Alright, so what we're doing today is matching equations to graphs or graphs to equations, whichever one. So we're going to go over important words, as always important words first. Let me change the color. Let's go purple today. Represents means looks like. Looks like. Okay, mistake means it's wrong. Parabola, that is going to be a U-shaped graph like that. And it's funny because parabola and quadratic mean the same exact thing. Okay, so always remember, quadratic and parabola, same thing. Graph, y'all know what a graph is. It's the little graph we use every single day. And then vertex form and standard form. Vertex form is going to be your y equals a bx minus h squared plus k. And your standard form is going to be y equals a x squared plus bx plus c. Just like those get important when it comes down to different problems, just you need to know them. But anyways, let's get to the actual material. So it says the graph of a parabola is shown. Which equation represents this parabola? Represents is our important word because we're seeing which of these equations shows this graph. So we're going to graph all of our answer choices and look for this graph. But the important thing we do here is we want to be able to see what the vertex is and our x-intercepts. So my vertex is the turning point. What is my vertex? Very good. 3, -9. And I have two x-intercepts at 0, 0, and 6, 0. So I'm going to graph A. So I'm going to put f of x equals, parentheses, x minus 3 squared minus 9. So if I look at this parabola, where's my vertex? Very good. It's at 3, -9, so that's correct. Vertex 3, -9. And then my x-intercepts are at x-ints are at 0, 0, and 6, 0. Are those the same as my important points up at top? Yes. So this may be my answer, but remember, you need to check every answer. It's so important to check every answer. So go ahead and close out of that one. Do the same thing. F of x equals negative x minus 3 squared minus 9. And do you see how this graph doesn't look anything like my other one? It's facing down while ours is facing up. So we can automatically eliminate it. Don't even worry about finding anything because it doesn't look the same. F of x, so try the C, because remember, it's so important to try every single answer just because you might have made a mistake. And then you can go back and see what happened. So, oh, no. Hmm. See, I think I made a mistake on A. See. Okay, so we have x minus 3 squared minus 9. So our vertex is 3, -9, and our two x-intercepts are 0, 0, and 6, 0. So let me put a question mark because those are the same too. Let's try D real quick because maybe I just made another mistake. We're going to try A in a second again because I really do think I made a mistake typing it in. Squared minus 9. And see how that's in the, like, see how we're supposed to be over here and we're over here? That's automatically wrong. So let's try A again because I think Fisher made a mistake. F of x equals x plus 3 squared minus 9. Okay, so do you see how easy it was for me to make a mistake? This vertex is actually -3, -9, so that wouldn't be correct. So my actual answer would be C. So please make sure you try every answer choice because if something else comes up the same exact, then that means either you typed something in wrong or something happened. My apologies. But see, even I make mistakes, so make sure you're checking your work. Okay, so next question. The graph of a system of equations is shown? Which system of equations is represented by the graph? So we want to graph each of these and match it to this graph. I'm going to give you time to do this question, so I want you to answer this. Okay, so now that you got the answer, we see that this graph intersects at -4, 2, and right here, our graph on Desmos intersects at -4, 2. And what's our vertex? -6, 8. Very good. So we know our answer is A because all of the points match perfectly that we need. So very good. Great job, y'all. Alright. This next one's a little bit more difficult because we've never seen anything similar to it. Okay? So which equation represents the path of the basketball? So we know our highest y value. This is our highest y value is 18. And I want my x value right here in the middle. So I know this whole thing is 30. So if I divide 30 by 2, what does that give me? Very good, it gives me 15. So this middle point right here is 15. So my vertex up here is what? Very good, 15, 18. So I'm going to graph all these and look for the vertex, 15, 18. So if I graph A, y equals -2 divided by 25, x plus 15 squared plus 18. Looking at this graph, is my vertex correct? No. So then we're going to graph the next one. Y equals -2 divided by 25, parentheses, x minus 18 squared plus 15. Is my vertex correct? No. It's the opposite. So then I'm going to try C. And see how I'm writing my work down everywhere just in case I do make a mistake, because it's possible, y'all. It's possible to make mistakes. So we're going to try C plus 18. And it says 15, 18. Is that the same vertex? Yes. So we're going to put a little check mark. Maybe that's my answer. Maybe. But we're trying to try D just in case. Y equals -2 divided by 25. Parentheses. X plus 18 squared plus 15. Is that the same vertex? Nope. So my answer would be C. Alright. So then, let's try this one. I'm going to let y'all do this one by yourselves because we have done one similar. So, go ahead and try this question. Okay, now that you've tried it, I'm going to graph the answer just so I can show you if you got it wrong. So, our vertex over here is 4, 0. That matches, so that's good. Then we have this point right here. What point is that? Very good. 2, 4. All right, so then what point's over here? 2, 4. Perfect. That's why D is our answer. Those 2 points match. It's hard to see these decimal points, but even if you wanted to check them, see how it says 6.2? It's about there, and then over here 6.25. That's about there. Okay. Ooh, okay. This one is fun because we've never seen anything like it, but it says Mr. Herrera asks his Algebra 2 students to convert the equation y equals 2x plus 6 minus 4 from standard form to vertex form. The steps Leslie uses are shown. These are her steps. And which steps does Leslie make her first mistake? So, when you're looking for your first mistake, I want you to graph everything. You want to graph everything. Graph everything. I'm going to show you why, okay? So we're going to graph this equation first. Y equals 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. And that's green. Remember, we're always writing these colors down. Green. So then we're going to graph step 1. We're going to graph step 1 now. Y equals 2x. Oh, I forgot the parentheses, y'all. 2x squared plus 6x parentheses minus 1. And see how that it's purple. See how that purple line falls on top of the green line? It's the same exact line. So they're the same. So that means she didn't make a mistake in step 1. She didn't make a mistake. So then we're going to try step 2. Y equals 2 parentheses x squared plus 3x parentheses minus 1. That's black. Does the black line match the green line? Yes, it does. Very good. So she didn't make a mistake in step 2. Now we're going to try step 3. We have y equals 2 parentheses x squared plus 3x plus 6 parentheses minus 1 minus 6. Now that's red. Does the red line fall on top of the green line? No, very good. So, where did she make her first mistake? Very good, step 3. Alright, so, here's the drawing of the day. Let's see if y'all can get it. Oh no, I don't want that. Okay, I'm not very good at drawing, so, like, I think this looks like it. Maybe not. Let me add a little part here. I think the net gives it away, maybe. Alright, what did I draw?